Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video with a Roshank Redemption, and today I've got another episode of Shoutout Sunday for you guys, a series that I started on my channel for two main reasons. One, I honestly feel like I have one of the best communities on YouTube, and maybe that's me just being a little bit prideful here, but I really do think that you guys are one of the best groups of supporters out there, so something like this is really the least I can do for the awesome community that I have. And two, guys, I know how difficult it is to get big on YouTube. I've been there pumping out videos every day and just not seeing my channel grow as much as I would like, and for that reason I figured that Shoutout Sunday is a good way for me to help some of these smaller channels out there on YouTube to grow and to get bigger. However, before getting into the shoutouts, as always, there are a few things that I'd like to discuss. First off, I noticed that a lot of you aren't watching the entire video for these Shoutout Sunday episodes, and on a personal level, I honestly do not have a problem with that. So long as you're just visiting the YouTubers that I shout out to, that's more than enough in my book. However, I have been getting a lot of questions lately from people asking me to explain more in depth why I chose the people that I do choose each week. But the thing is, guys, that is exactly the reason why I take about a minute and a half each week to talk about each of these channels in these episodes. It's for you guys so that you can learn a little bit more about what I'm looking for to get a shout. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that it's not a requirement to watch the entire video or anything like that, but it might be helpful if you did to learn a little bit more about how you can win one of these shoutouts. Secondly, as I'm sure all of you can see, I've changed up the Shoutout Sunday layout just a little bit. So I want you guys to let me know what you think of it down in the comments, and please do not be afraid to be honest and to be blunt about it. Also, I wasn't really 100% sure what to put on the left side of the layout, so I sort of just decided to advertise myself a little bit and include a little subscribe button, but this did make me feel a little bit sleazy. So if you guys don't want that there, then let me know and I would be more than happy to take it out. Third, I just want to quickly reiterate the 4 characteristics that I look for when selecting YouTubers for these shoutouts. The YouTubers who best satisfy these guidelines are the ones that are chosen each week, and the guidelines are as follows. 1. You need to have a consistent uploading schedule within reason. 2. I value hard work as a characteristic in a YouTuber. 3. You need to have dedication to your own community by replying to as many comments as possible, interacting with your community, and acknowledging the importance of your viewers. 4, and this is the most important of the guidelines, you need to stay active on my Shoutout Sunday series and check out the YouTubers that I give shoutouts to each week. And the way I check this is by looking at the comments of each YouTuber that I shout out to. So the best way you can show that you satisfy this requirement is by leaving a comment on each one of their videos. Alright, and with that said, let's go ahead and finally get into the shoutouts here. First up on the shoutout list is a channel by the name of Rob's Gaming. And the first thing I gotta say about Rob is that the amount of patience he has shown with regards to this series is quite frankly unbelievable. There's really no doubt in my mind that Rob has deserved a shout for a very, very long time now, with the quality of content that he makes on his channel and the dedication that he's been showing to this series lately. And I'm sure it must have been really frustrating for him to be one of the top contestants each week and still not win. And I know that it really pained me that I wasn't able to give him one, but still, through all that, he didn't once complain or ever show his anger. And the reason why I bring this up is that I think it really exemplifies just how hard a worker Rob is. Each time he didn't win, he just put his head down, entered again, and kept working hard. And that, folks, is exactly why he has won a shout out from me on this episode. As for specific content on Rob's channel, the 2 LPs he's currently doing are Fallout 3 and Batman Arkham Knight, both of which I definitely really enjoy, but if you ask me to pick one from the 2, I actually think I would go for the Arkham Knight LP, just because his commentary really suits the game in my opinion, and he has just done a phenomenal job with the LP thus far. But his Fallout 3 LP is definitely also incredible, and I highly recommend giving that a look as well. So guys, in sum, Rob from Rob's Gaming is a very hard worker and a phenomenal YouTuber, so I highly recommend giving him a look. Second up on the shout list is a YouTuber by the name of Sicko. And the first thing I gotta say about Sicko is the fact that he only has 10 subscribers at this point in time is quite frankly a complete heresy. And you guys might think I'm exaggerating here, but I swear to God I'm not. The amount of effort that this guy puts into his layouts is amazing, and the sound quality and the video quality in his content is unbelievable. He also just started a Smash Shoutout Sunday series of his own, which I don't think he's actually given any shoutouts yet, but he did release sort of a pilot episode earlier today, and that to me most definitely embodies his dedication to the community. Now, with regards to specific content on his channel, Sicko is currently doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Sweet, which is a very interesting game in case you guys have never played it, and that series has just been an absolute blast to watch so far. He also does vlogs from time to time, which I think is a great idea to show some variety on your channel. And of course, Sicko also has that Smash Sunday series that I was talking about as well. So guys, Sicko is a very dedicated YouTuber who makes great content, and for that reason, you should definitely give him a look. The next shout out I want to give on this episode of Shoutout Sunday is to a YouTuber by the name of Tikka purrs. And guys, if you ever want to see hard work and dedication in action, go and check this guy out, because holy crap, is he one of the most dedicated and hardworking people that I have ever met. The amount of effort he's put into his channel is quite frankly unbelievable, and this dude really does care about making good videos and seeing his channel grow. He's also done a great job with the variety of content on his channel. The main LP on his channel is currently an LP of Pokemon Leaf Green, but he also has a Terraria LP going on, as well as an Amnesia LP, a Metroid Fusion LP, and has even done some Rocket League in the past. And the fact that he's able to do all of this on his channel quite frankly boggles my mind, and his ability to juggle so many different series at once definitely just speaks to how hard a worker this guy is. And for that reason, guys, Tikka purrs is a YouTuber that definitely deserves all the success in the world, so I would definitely recommend checking him out. The fourth person I want to give a shout out to on this episode of Shoutout Sunday is a YouTuber by the name of VaultBoy51. And if I had to pick one characteristic of VaultBoy to emphasize, well, to be honest, I don't really think I would be able to, because quite frankly, this guy has the entire package. For one, he uploads incredibly consistently, and you can usually expect upwards of 5 uploads a week every week. For two, he definitely is an incredibly hard worker. Like Rob's Gaming, who was the first shout out that I gave on this episode, VaultBoy has stuck with this series for an incredibly long time now, but not once has he ever complained or gotten angry. Each time he just put his head down and kept working regardless of how difficult things got. And third, his dedication to the community has also quite frankly been unbelievable. If you lend your support to this guy, he has definitely got your back in return, and if that's not dedication to his viewers, then I really don't know what is. As for specific content on his channel, VaultBoy is currently doing an LP of Fallout 3 and Batman Arkham Knight, but he's also done Fallout 4 theory videos in the past, as well as the occasional movie review from time to time. He does an excellent job with his commentary as well, which from experience I know is something far from easy to do. So guys, VaultBoy51 is a phenomenal YouTuber who shows incredible dedication to his community, and for that reason I would highly recommend checking him out. The final shout out I want to give on this episode of Shoutout Sunday is to a YouTuber by the name of Teepster. And guys, Teepster is yet another one of those contestants who quite frankly has deserved a shout out for a very long time. It has seriously pained me to have to reject him week after week, but each time he just kept entering and kept sticking with the series, which if you ask me definitely speaks to just how hard of a worker he is. He puts so much effort into the details of his channel, stuff like his intro, the editing, his thumbnails, which as I've said, these little details are very difficult to put into your videos, and as such exemplify Teepster's hardworking nature. Also, Teepster is just a really funny dude. If you guys are ever looking for a good laugh, definitely go and give his channel a look. He uploads funny moments and montages from games like Portal 2, Happy Wheels, and many other games. So guys, Teepster is a super hardworking YouTuber, and for that reason, I absolutely recommend checking him out. Alright guys, well that is pretty much going to do it for this episode of Shoutout Sunday. As always, be sure to drop a like down below and feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Also, before anything's off here, I just want to thank you guys for your amazing support of this series, because I honestly could not be happier with the amount of attention that this series has been getting lately. The reason why we've been able to help out so many YouTubers to grow their channels through this series has been because of all of you and no other reason. So all I ask is that you continue to lend your support and help to share this series and get it out there as much as possible. Other than that, thanks once again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Shoutout Sunday.